beat you with love, Aramis. With love.
Yeah, she definitely beat me with love. I'll tell you that. That was anyway. You know, it's a Wednesday night. Here we are. JT, are you with us?
I'm here.
All right, here we go. Welcome to MCs and MVPs. I am the handsome young fella, Aramis, and that's JT in the middle, and then that's Jordy on the other side. Yeah, I am young. I am 33 years young. I am very much so.
You ain't got a lot to the people. You're 72.
And Violet?
You're young for a redwood tree.
Oh, really? I wish that was the case. But yeah, here we go. We didn't get a chance to record.
All right, Dak.
We didn't.
Yeah, here we go.
We did not get a chance to record well, me and Jordy got a chance to record. We recorded something. It was about football. Jordy, you finished that, right? You did put that video up, right?
No, we were already talking about that. I was trying to get your side.
Man, listen. So you didn't record me talking?
My side did, but your side didn't record any voice, but I wanted the image.
I'm so confused. How that worked, man? You said your side recorded my voice, but it didn't have an image to it.
I got everything. I wanted your side so I can view it and see if I can cut some stuff together.
Bless your heart. That's a lot of work.
Well, I was going to find out how much work it was going to be once I had your side, but I never got your side.
Because, this thing keep on going like, it looks like it's halfway finished, but we don't see it. It's been halfway finished before. So, we are
we'll
where
see what
we
it
are.
does.
Yeah. But anyway, we got, we've had some close and disappointing games because I felt like a lot of teams left a lot on the table, and they cost themselves. The game. I do believe Josh Allen cost the Bills the game. I don't care about the field goal. Well, and listen, Sean McDermott cost them the game too, because I'm gonna just be real with you. He cost them the game. So this letdown comes from Sean McDermott and Josh Allen specifically because they lost against the Chiefs last week. And then Green Bay losing against the 49ers. That comes down to, what's his face? The quarterback. What's the quarterback name?
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love. There you go. I was thinking about Bryce Love. I'm like, I know that ain't right. But
Bryce Love.
Well, yeah, I know that was right. I said, I'm pretty sure that's not right. But Jordan Love, yes. He definitely doing that stupid ass interception across the field with nobody open when you could have just ran for like 5 yards and jumped out of bounds or threw it away, save some time. Yeah, and to win the game.
And you're just trying to do something.
The 49ers just drove the ball right down the field after that too, though. You know what I mean?
Well, no. That was before they had the ball again because the Packers was driving.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the Packers was actually kicking their ass, and then for whatever reason they kind of stalled out in the fourth quarter. But I'm like, what's going on? So yeah, did y'all get a chance to look at the games?
Yeah, I watched the Green Bay 49ers game for the most part, and then I watched the highlights for the Kansas City Bills game. Man, wide right will forever be terrible and will it forever be synonymous with Buffalo now.
Oh, well. You want to know what would be forever synonymous with Buffalo? The doggone 4 Super Bowls that they went to and then they lost. 4. They went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls and lost. And what right now they're being synonymous is not getting past Kansas City in the playoffs. That's the issue. They beat the Steelers easily. They beat us easily. Yeah, well, not easily. They had a fight for the most part, but they beat us. Nobody was expecting us to win. Whatever. But Kansas City, they were supposed to beat Kansas City. Supposed to be, one player, finger quote, supposed to beat Kansas City. But for whatever reason, the ghost of Mahomes just failed him. Sean McDermott tried.
Man, I would tell you.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead. No, finish. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, Sean McDermott, my biggest issue, the reason why, I'm just going to go and say this, the reason why I call Sean McDermott and the head coach Sean McDermott and Josh Allen's the biggest failures and the loser of the game. Yes, the kicker missed the kick, but they should have been, the game should have been tied in the first place. They should have been the winning field goal that he missed. Because remember, early on in the game, they went for it on fourth. They tried to get him on the quarterback sneak. He failed, and Kansas City drove the ball right down the field and scored. After that, I'm like, come on. You know, in close games like this, you can't. I'm like, yes, that's a risky move. Yes, you want to put up 7, but you know these games like this are tight. Now you gotta. And I get it, you believe in your quarterback, but you know your quarterback don't. I say don't perform, but he plays decent against Kansas City recently. So
you play defense, but you've been losing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Points on the board. Okay.
I know you want points. Yeah, you're right. Points on the board.
My favorite part of the Kansas City game was drunk Jason Kelce, though. Like, he was so drunk, Jason Kelce.
I don't think he was drunk.
You don't think so, dude? He had his shirt off, slamming a beer, jumped over the railing from the booths into the stands, was dapping people up, slammed another beer with people in the stands, then jumped over back over the railing in sweatpants and Toms. Like, pretty sure the guy was drunk.
I ain't gonna be there to judge that man over celebrating his brother's.
No, I loved it. I'm not judging him.
I'm just saying. I don't think he was drunk. That's a big man. He's short, but he's a big man.
That's true. It is a big man. It probably takes a lot to get him drunk. But It was funny because they have a podcast, Jason and Travis, and Jason was talking about it and how his wife got upset because she straight up said, "Hey, listen, this is the first time you meet in Taylor Swift, be a little easy." And he looked right out and he was like, "Babe, the first night we met, I was pissed ass drunk, blacked out, passed out on a table, and my brother had to carry me out, and I still married you." He's like, "It's all a part of my charm."
So you're like, you care about me meeting her. I don't.
Yeah, he don't give a shit.
I'm there to support my little brother.
Yeah, and it's sad, but it's also time for Jason Kelce to retire. You know, he's getting up there in age. He got a Super Bowl, so it's sad to see him go, but also it is time.
No, yeah,
I mean, he ain't hurt.
No, he's not hurt. He's getting older,
you can say it. Hold on. You play as long as you fucking want, as long as you're not hurt. You're not constantly injured and you can still handle it. Like, that's the good thing about drafting a very good O-lineman is that you know you're getting them for years to come. So if he feels healthy and fine with doing it, you can do it as long as you want.
Yeah. All right, he's probably done, though. He just had his third kid? He said his third kid and everything like that, so he's probably done. He probably wants to spend time at home.
He had 10 before he retired. He fine.
I don't know if that's true or not, but
I don't think I'm off by that much.
Right. But it's going to be interesting. I think the Ravens are definitely going to be the Chiefs. And I think that the 49ers are probably going to be the Lions. But I would love to see the Ravens versus the Lions in the Super Bowl. That's the game I would actually really like to see.
Who?
I'd like to see Ravens versus the Lions in the Super Bowl. I think it'd be good. I think Dan Campbell getting the Super Bowl would be cool.
Good luck. I don't want to see Lamar in the Super Bowl. I don't want to see the Ravens.
Of course you don't.
No, I'm not even gonna say if I can upload it, Jordan. I I'm not going to say I don't want to see Lamar in the Super Bowl. I don't want to see the Ravens, that organization, in the Super Bowl. That's what I'm going to say. Because I'm more prejudiced against the organization than I am the team.
Lamar.
Lamar, yeah. I mean, he could go to Atlanta and win the Super Bowl, and I wouldn't give two flying F's about it. But as long as he
played for any other team, I would root for him.
Yes, I would. For real. I'm like so serious. I would root for his behind to the. Yes, but he plays for the Ravens, and I don't care for the Ravens. So, yep.
I'd rather see the Ravens because I'm tired of hearing about the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'd rather see the Chiefs so they can lose against Detroit. So, yeah. And it don't look like Deebo Samuel's going to play either.
I'm down to see them go ahead and lose this round, and then we don't have to hear nothing about Mahomes or Kelsey or the Chiefs or anything. Because I shouldn't turn on every single game, and anytime I see any quarterback do anything good, I hear an announcer bring up Patrick Mahomes.
But he's so great, though.
It's annoying. And they be talking about it, and then he be doing shit that Patrick Mahomes don't even do. They be like, oh, that looked like Patrick Mahomes. It's like,
who?
That man ran 2 yards. Anytime a quarterback does anything that they deem as good, they're like, man, he looked like Patrick Mahomes. But no, he didn't. Patrick Mahomes would have went for 30 yards. He went for 8. Like, it's not the same thing.
First of all, Pat is not a scrambler. Yeah. Let's be real. People been scared to hit him because they don't want to get that flag, which I think is BS. It pisses me off. I hate missed tackles more than anybody in the league. That is one of the biggest things that really pisses me off. I don't care if I'm looking at a Steelers game or any other game. When you don't get a chance, when you get a chance to lay a hit on the quarterback, you lay like the freaking Lions, dude. The dude that played for the Lions, when he threw the ball for Dak, he could have sacked Dak and for a safety. He decided to do the stupid thing. I said, "Are you effing kidding me?" I have to be quiet because the baby was sleeping in the same room, but I got jumped out the doggone chair. I'm gonna pull one of these cowboy moves and punch my TV. I was just like, oh, I hate missed tackles. But yeah, somebody just needs to lay the wood on his ass one good time. Get one of them boys. That's it. Pat Mahomes think twice, but just like Jalen Hurts is thinking twice now. But now Lamar Jackson, video game player. The man don't take hits. He gets down ASAP. He be like, juke, come back, crossover, turn left, spin move, juke again, I'm hit the ground. And I got like 20 yards off all this stuff. I said, God, and he didn't take a hit. I was like, man, what the heck is going on? He's so loose.
That's what I think is weird about Jared Allen. Like, he takes hits and then...
Hold up, you said Jared Allen.
Fucking Josh Allen. Did it again.
Jared Allen plays for the Nets. No, he plays for the Cavaliers in basketball.
Tell me about Jared Allen. What do you think's weird about
him? He's a retired NFL player. He used to be in the NFL.
I don't know anything about him, so I believe you.
Defense. Played for the Vikings.
Oh, you talking about that Jared? I'm thinking about Jared Allen to play basketball for the Cavaliers now.
No, but Josh Allen, I literally saw him where he ran like 3 times against Kansas City, and he did not slide a single time.
Because he's big himself.
I got him, but still, he should not be taking those hits. Like, he needs to start sliding. He's going to get injured.
I mean, he don't take real hits either.
So. That's true, too. Because everybody's scared to hit the damn quarterback. That's the issue.
Yeah. And at any moment where there's that thought in your mind that the defensive person who goes, oh, he might start sliding.
Yeah.
And if you start sliding and I'm already in motion, depending on where he get hit, I might get a flag.
Well, they starting to call. They say defensively. I think it was the last. No, yeah, it was the last game. I think.
There's a couple of times where they were like, "Nah, that's on you."
Yeah, Josh Allen, the Chiefs player, hit Josh Allen, but they said, "Oh, he was already mid tackle." So it's not.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was that fight that almost broke out because Josh Allen was almost out of bounds.
But he still got hit inside. Yep.
Yeah, he still got hit inside. The whole offensive line just started pushing up on him, which they should do. Exactly. As an offensive line, you got to protect your quarterback.
Was that Josh Allen or was that Jordan Love?
Was it Jordan Love? I knew it happened in one of the games.
I thought it happened to both of them. They both be doing
yeah. I know I saw a fight almost break out, and I could have sworn I saw red and white, but then again, that's the same cities as the 49ers too, almost. So I'm like, I don't remember. But yeah, fight almost broke out, and so I think quarterbacks need to start sliding a little bit more, or like you said, man, like fucking lay them out. Like if they're inbounds, just tackle them. They're a player. If they're running the ball,
once you get past that line of scrimmage, you should be a running back.
Yep. Running backs can slide too, and if they also got hit while they were sliding, the same rules would apply and everything like that. So, you're a running back right after that. As soon as you cross that line, you should be a running back.
All you got to do is sit your quarterback down and say, hey, the league said you're allowed to get hit by like a running back now. Don't start sliding. All they got to do is hear that. Knowing that your running back usually in the league for 3 years? Don't start sliding.
Well, also, Josh Allen definitely did a forward lateral in that game. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was 110% a forward lateral.
110% forward lateral.
Yeah, he was running with the ball across the line of scrimmage. The guy was not anywhere close to beside him. He was definitely in front of him.
I thought it was
threw the ball. No one called it. They ran up to the line as soon as they possibly could and called hike.
I thought it was a backwards lateral.
No, it was definitely a forward lateral.
I know the play you're talking about, but I only saw like a clip of it, and I only saw like the angle that I saw on that one clip. I was like, I mean, that's questionable, but I think Romo was in the box going, I'm pretty sure that was forward, guys.
Yeah. That's what Tony was like. I'm pretty sure that's. Oh, they're in a hurry up. Oh, they hiked the ball.
Leave no question.
We can't go back and look at it now. It don't matter.
But hey, y'all can play that for years to come. We don't fucking care.
Right?
But I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. If it's something questionable, you got to get up on the ball. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Unless the touchdown, which always sucks. It was a catch.
Are you sure?
You better go all the way through.
So, you guys got any, I already said my predictions. Like I said, I think it's probably going to be the Ravens and the 49ers, but I would want it to be the Ravens and the Lions.
I think the 49ers are kind of beat up coming into this.
They are. So.
Yeah, Debo's injured, isn't he? Yeah, he's not going to be in the game, and then.
Well, they haven't counted him out. He said he hasn't practiced. I'm looking at it now. He did not practice today, and it says this is shoulder. He said Debo Samuel, 49ers Debo Samuel shoulder, parentheses, feels better. Won't practice Wednesday, which is today. So
he'll probably play, but he'll be limited.
Third downs only.
I mean, I think he draws enough attention to where you're probably not immediately looking at him at third down. So
yeah, and also it's a shoulder. So if he's on the field, they're going to be guarding him and stuff like that. They're going to be pulling people his way. So.
But yeah, I'd probably give it Ravens Lions.
Aramis, what do you think is actually going to happen?
I'm not cheering for Baltimore, so. I'm going to say Kansas City.
Are we doing this thing again where you're picking a team and then cheering for the opposite team?
No, I'm not doing that, but I'm going to say I'm going to cheer for Detroit, and I'm not going to cheer for the Baltimore Ravens.
But do you think that Kansas City is going to beat them?
I'm not sure. I know it's Kansas City.
You just danced on this question so well.
Let's be realistic. Kansas City. I don't think Kansas City got shot. If I'm being honest, I don't think Kansas City got shot. If I'm being real, as a football fan, me just looking at it, I don't see Kansas City having a shot in the world. Like, for real. The way that their defense saved them against Buffalo, and Buffalo kind of self-exploded on themselves. They lucked out. That's what I'm saying. Baltimore defense is really good.
Their offense is really good.
Listen, their offense is explosive. I ain't gonna say their offense is really good. Their offense is very explosive. You cannot go. the sad thing is about that offense, you cannot go man coverage. If you can't get pressure with your front four or maybe even five, you can't go man. You can't go man because the moment everybody turn around and cover that man, Lamar say, shh.
Yep, he's gone.
And there you go, 20 yards right there. There go another 20. They go, oh, that's 30. Oh, Lord, they still can't get him down. That's another 15. Maybe another 10. Right? It's like, yeah. He's so, like I was saying earlier, he's so elusive. The man is ridiculously elusive.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that unless the Chiefs defense can contain and get pressure with the front 4 or 5, I don't think they got a chance. And I think Baltimore defense is just ridiculous. With Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen in the middle. You talking about guys that hit Pat Mahomes. He better not run that damn ball. He better slide. He better slide as soon as he can.
They don't care to get a flag. Like he better slide. They do not care to get a flag. They will lay him out.
Yes. Them guys will. Listen, and then Roquan just got paid this year. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's like, I'll take the fine. Okay, whatever.
Right? Right.
Pat better watch his ass. But on paper, if I'm being very honest, the Chiefs is just, they're not. Yeah.
There hasn't been a year where I've heard more about referees.
Oh, I know.
This year.
God.
I feel like I should not know that the referee, apparently, that has been named to do the Ravens-Chiefs game, has apparently historically thrown more flags on the home team than the away team.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's not something that I, as a fan, should just know. Like, no. That information is just out. And it comes so quickly this year for some reason, where they're like, hey, they put this ref on this game, and his whole history says that. And I was like, on paper and from what we've seen, the Chiefs ought to lose that game. If Baltimore don't let them hang around and they play like they should, then that game will probably go the same way that last one went. They're like, all right, well, it's a little tit for tat at the beginning, and then in the second half, they just run
over. It's over, like Pinky say. You make one more move, this shit over. I said, try to take Day-Days in the back. Say another mother every word. This shit over. Clifford Powell is stupid.
My favorite Pinky scene is after they hit the Santa Claus in the car. He's like, "The hell did I tell you? After last week, we did that cripple kid."
Hold on. He said the cripple kid with the F that walk.
I love Pinky.
He said, "Oh Lord." Clifford Powell is awesome, boy. That was.
He's just like, oh, he's still alive. Come on, get the fuck out
here. He said, man, CW, why I tell you, man, you need to watch the way you hit them turns. You almost made me spill my jet. It's a law. It's a law. Look, it's so funny.
But man,
people.
Better than Pinky is definitely Money Mike. Money Mike was the best thing. Everything is for sale. Even you, bitch. Everything must go. I love Money Mike.
Oh, man.
Oh, y'all having a party? I was just going to get drunk and watch The Grinch. I'll come through.
You can hold on to these pipes with ball juice everywhere.
He said, your party, your balls.
Your party, your party, your bias, your balls.
I said, oh my goodness.
Some say Money Mike's still running through the hood today.
How the hell did we get on Friday? sorry. We're supposed to be talking about these things.
Because you can't talk about Pinky and then leave out all the other great characters that are in Friday.
Listen, you could have. We weren't gonna.
Man, Tyrone, you see this brick right here? This looks like the brick that he hit you upside the head with. Man, I just needed some sugar. I'm trying to make some Kool-Aid. Trying to teach this white boy how to make proper Kool-Aid. There's just so many good lines in that movie. Like, the Mexican guy when he rips off his pants and next Friday, he's just like, say hello to my last warrior.
He said, it's my Aztec warrior.
What I tell you about locked doors? No locked doors. They remind me of jail.
He said, no, he had the booty cheeks. He was like, no more locked doors. Yes. All right, let's refocus on Law. We went on a Friday tangent. Lord, for
tear in my eye from laughing so hard, though. Good one.
It's so funny because when I be at work, I be saying Lord. And people be thinking I be saying Lord. They be like, you so religious, you be saying Lord all the time. I said, no. It's Lord. L-A-W-D. Lord. Not Lord, L-O-R-D. I said Lord. so
totally different.
Huh?
That's totally different. Two different things.
Two different things, for real. I said, oh, Lord. So, but yeah, it's so funny. I'm like, but anyway. Detroit, San Francisco. How we feeling about that one? I know everybody picked Detroit to win.
I picked San Francisco. You guys picked Detroit.
Oh, you did. San Fran. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think that Purdy's a better quarterback. That's my opinion. I mean, you look at the stats this year and last year.
Hold up. What?
I think Brock Purdy's a better quarterback.
What? Are you
yes.
serious?
Yes, I'm dead serious. Yeah, he had most attempts per throw this year. He had highest QBR. He had best average QBR this year. It's his second trip to the NFC Championship in 2 years, and he's only been a quarterback for 2 years. Yeah, I think Brock Purdy's a better quarterback.
I can't believe you said
that. I can.
I don't care if he's a better quarterback or not. They bottle up Christian McCaffrey, that team getting stomped.
This man just said, I'm always because I can't believe he just really said this. Because this man on this podcast have said some outlandish stuff. But apparently he hasn't watched too many Detroit Lions.
I have watched a couple.
Jared Goff is playing at an all-pro level. All-pro level.
Okay. Brock Purdy is playing at an MVP level. He was literally second in contention for MVP. Wow, you got real quiet there, Hermes. You got real quiet there, buddy.
If you look at...
I've been on record saying I don't give a shit about the MVP. I think that's been skewed for the last...
Oh, it is, because I think Christian McCaffrey should have won the MVP no matter... Well, I don't know, because...
But...
I think the quarterback play for MVP is skewed because depending on who you're throwing to, it changes what your numbers are going to look like.
Yes. And
good point.
If you actually look at the play on the field, Jared Goff...
If you take away yards for catch, like, if those don't count for receiving yards for a quarterback, then a lot of quarterbacks will see they stop that.
So so you're saying if you took Yak away, yards after catch, then quarterback numbers would just plummet.
If you take Jerry Rice away, yes, because he's the reason why we have Yak in the first place. If you take Jerry Rice away, yes, those numbers, quarterback numbers, will go down because Jerry Rice is what makes the quarterback look good.
Because I mean, even think about it. Like, literally, if you have a wide receiver in the round, like, and they literally throw the ball in front of them, that 1 yard to a receiver, and he takes that to the house, those count as receiving yards.
Yeah, you're right. And passing yards, they count as passing yards.
Yeah, they count as passing yards. And it's like, that don't really equate. You didn't do
like a bubble screen that goes for a touchdown. So you didn't throw it a single yard. You threw a lateral across from me, buddy.
Yeah,
that guy's everything up there.
In blind. Yeah. So it's just like a lot of that so skewed for me that like even when people ask me, "Oh, well, you think they should be the MVP?" I'm like, I mean, I don't know. What do you care about? Like, what do you think? Who did they build that team around? Like, what do you actually care about?
Yeah, I think a better one if you just do like passer rating, yards per attempt, because yards per attempt does not include yet.
But you said we all listen. Know what? Going back, you said Brock Purdy is a better quarterback.
For a little bit.
Is a better quarterback, yes.
Fair enough. But if you take away Debo, and I'm not a big fan of Debo. I'm not gonna say I'm not a big fan of Debo. I like Debo. He's not as good as a receiver as I think he is.
I think he's overhyped too.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word. I think he's overhyped. There you go. He is a hard runner. He do catch the ball in space. And but yeah. And he would get some yak. He would get some Jerry Rice. He definitely get a lot of Jerry Rice after he catch the ball. And then you do see the effect of it that he does have on not Christian McCaffrey, but Brock Purdy.
Kittle. Yeah, he also has an effect on Kittle, I feel like, too, because if he's going deep and you have Kittle doing a little slant, 9 times out of 10 you've got 2 defenders that are trying to guard Samuel, and then you got Kittle just open right in the middle.
But you also can't forget that Brandon Ayuk is the best receiver on the field. Like he's the best. He's the better receiver between the two. It's just when you got
right. But I also think the 49ers have a better defense too, though, which is another reason why I pick them.
Fair enough, but their defense was getting crushed and creamed, and by that offensive line of the Green Bay Packers. See, to me, this game most games, matter of fact, all games come down to 2 things. Can you get pressure on the quarterback, and can you protect the quarterback or establish the running game? That team was getting ran down and thrown on. Like, they was not getting – and they were sending 5, 6, 7 guys at the quarterbacks, and they were getting stalemated. I was just about to say Aaron Rodgers, but Jordan Love was looking like Aaron Rodgers back there.
Oh, yeah. It was making me laugh. People were just like, oh, the Cowboys are just terrible because they lost to Green Bay. And I'm just like, did you see what Green Bay just did to the 49ers? Like, Green Bay was a legit team. But the Cowboys only lost by, how much did they lose by? 3? 6? Something like
that? When you start taking your starters out, do you keep counting?
No, not really. So
then they lost 27-7.
20. Okay, so they lost by 20 points. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I thought it was more than that. I could have sworn it was more than that.
I think that was the score at the half.
Okay, so they lost by more than that because
Well, the final score, I'm pretty sure it was like 30-38, something like that.
We were going to play a little bit. That's why I took it to the highest deficit of 27-7. So.
Right, so they basically lost by 20 points to say that. So like I'm just like, you guys can't say that the Cowboys are a bad team now after you saw that they almost beat the 49ers and almost went to the Super Bowl. Or almost went to the NFC Championship.
I'm on record on this show, saying that, on this podcast, saying that the Cowboys should have lost. They should have tanked the last game of the season.
No, so they can,
so they can play Tampa Bay.
I can't remember where you just talking to me about that. I don't remember.
So they can play Tampa Bay. I'm on record saying that they should have played. They should put their second and third string in, and now their second, third string would beat up on whomever they played the last. That's fine and dandy, but I would have tanked and played Tampa Bay.
Our last game was against Washington.
Yeah, I would definitely. Yeah, hell yeah, I would have put my second, third string players in. Yep. But they didn't want to listen.
Well, actually, no. You did watch that game with us. You could have tried to tank, but I think the Washington wanted to lose way more.
I have to agree with Brody. Like, Washington did not seem like they wanted to play that game.
Probably.
They did it on purpose. They were like, nah, we want you to go against Green Bay. It's a harder challenge. We want you to lose.
But we should have still beat Green Bay. I think the Cowboys should they had a better team. You know what I mean? On paper. Let me be specific. On paper.
But, So okay, fair enough. All right, but yeah, I think Detroit got a better offensive line than Green Bay. So I think their offensive line holds up against the 49ers. Thus, the 49ers losing because they lose the line of scrimmage.
I think if the Lions lose that game, it probably comes down to Dan Campbell being too aggressive in a time he didn't need to be.
That is a good ass point too.
Yeah, I can see that. Because Dan Campbell is not going to he's not going to sit back. You know, on fourth down, I feel like he's going to go for it almost every single time. I think he's going to be very aggressive in this game.
That is a good point.
He's very aggressive in almost every game. Like, and there's some times where, like, even the announcers just like, well, we know what Dan's going to do in this. Like, he could kick a field goal, but he's going to go for it. And I think they've been very lucky on it. But late in the games, when you do that,
and it's close.
It's like high risk, high reward. You're going to play that game in the playoffs, okay?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it paid off for him against the Rams, so we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, I mean,
that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got. But I'm going to go through some news real quick on the NFL Network.
Hang on. I got one more. Don't forget that you got knocked the fuck out, because that is arguably the best quote for Friday.
Actually, it's you got fired on your day off, but
Craig, how you gonna get fired on your day off? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. They said you were stealing boxes, you know. It looked like you on the camera.
Hold up, man.
When you watch the video, like if you watch the extended edition, you watch the video at the end, it really does look like him on the camera.
All right, so in NFL news, as of today, Jim Harbaugh gets hired as the new head coach of the Chargers. The Raiders.
Someone had to take the job.
Yeah, which I think he is the perfect guy to take the job. The Raiders hired new GM Tom Telesco, formerly from the Chargers. Okay. The Bengals hired quarterback. Bengals hired his quarterback coach to be their new offensive coordinator. What else? I already talked about Debo. Lamar Jackson said he don't like going against Patrick Mahomes, which I understand.
That's not news. That's a factual statement.
Wasn't there a new coach hired over in New England too?
Yeah, but that's old news though. Yeah, that's like old news. Gerard Mayo, head coach. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Joe Barry, defensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers, got let go, got fired after 3 seasons because everybody was calling for his head anyway. Because they stink. But yeah. What else? Joe Brady.
Is it raining outside?
Maybe.
I don't know. Fuck outside.
I'm not gonna go check.
Right? I was about to because it's just right here, but I'm like, fuck that. That's a lot of effort.
Anything else? Oh, the Eagles fired the defense coordinator and the offense coordinator.
Oh, I did have one more thing. So the field that they're using for the Super Bowl, they've been growing for 2 years. They bring it out every morning. It's already out the field in Arizona. They bring it out every morning so they can water it and so that they can get light. And then they put it back. And every day it's costing them like $600,000 to wheel this thing out, water it and feed it, and let it get its sun, and then wheel it back in.
They got the money, so.
No, but it's just ridiculous because like that's counting all like the electricity that's going into it, and all the people they have to pay to like do all the stuff and whatnot. It's like the top end and whatnot, but still like that's nuts. Why are you spending that much money every single time just to water a football field?
Because you gotta protect the product.
Because if we don't spend it now, you're not gonna get it next quarter.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
In NFL news that I can see. So Anything else?
All right. Well, that's all I got. Nope, that was the end of it.
What you got, Jordan?
No, that was it.
All right. Until next time. Peace.